Hello and welcome! This is my last episode of 2023, and with that, this is That Canadian Fangirl going over the best of and worst of 2023. 2023 was very much a year. It was a year of decent content. We got some good games, some good anime, some good movies. We also got some bad movies and some bad anime and some bad games, but we get that every year. And 2023 was the first year when everything felt normal. Everything felt good this year. Of course, it wasn't good because this was also the year when we really started to pay attention to the injustices of the entertainment industry. The writers and actors went on strike. We brought more attention than ever to the issues in anime, and we were made aware of a ton of video game layoffs. These are always things that are apparent. This is probably the year when it's been made most apparent, and for anyone out there, we wouldn't have entertainment if it wasn't for the people behind the scenes, so we really need to learn to appreciate these people more, and I'm all for them, fighting all for them for, trying to, get better deals in life. We wouldn't have half these amazing content without you people. Keep doing what you're doing. I love entertainment, I love pop culture. This is what I live for. I want you people to be people and be able to afford rent and food and pay your utility bill, because at the end of the day, you're all human too, and you have human needs. But on this episode, we're going to talk about my favorite and basically everything that came out of this year. Movies, TV, cartoons, anime, and games. Probably do worst first to get the worst of the year out of the way. Although, I forgot to do this on last week's episode, a new anime award that I forgot about, the Best on Each Service Award, a award dedicating the best of every single service that streams anime. Basically, the anime that means it's still worth keeping your subscription. So, Netflix, Crunchyroll, High Dive, and Disney Plus, these are the best shows to watch. On Netflix, the winner was Pluto. Pluto was by far one of the best anime Netflix aired in this past year. It was raw, emotional, just a good series, and it's totally worth watching on Netflix. One up for that goes to Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. It's really nice to see Scott Pilgrim back in the limelight. The show is really fun. It gets me, I want to check out the movie. I also really want to play the game. I'll probably download it eventually. It's Christmas. And it was good to see that. It was a nice series. The best on Crunchyroll is Vinland Saga Season 2, a total masterpiece of animation. Oh my god. That was a show that I can't believe where it went and what it's trying to say. It's a truly marvelous show. I want a season 3. I need a season 3. That show was amazing. Runner-up for best on Crunchyroll is Freeland Beyond Journey's End. A really pretty anime about just the journey of this immortal elf after, she's in the place that defeats the Demon Lord, and her coming to grips with basically the mortality of human life and how time works, and how even though she's not aging, her friends and the friends and the people she meets do age, and it's a really thought-provoking, quiet anime that's really nice. The best on High Dive is Oshi no Ko. For anyone who hasn't seen it, I will not go into spoilers, but Oshi no Ko stole everyone's attention when it aired with that 1 hour, 90-minute long preview, or like first episode. With that first episode is one of the most gut-punchiest things I've ever watched. Holy, and the rest of the show is no slouch. The rest of the show is hugely impactful and takes a really good look at the Japanese entertainment industry in particular, as well as how social media destroys a lot of these fans and how standing culture is really not healthy. Probably one of the best things I watched on High Dive, and High Dive as a whole gets some great content. I'm so glad I bought a High Dive subscription, because High Dive's getting all of the hidden gems. And I love High Dive. That's a good service. Because my run-off for that is Otaku L, a show not a lot of people talked about. Really cute and charming, with a fun little slice of life, fun series about this immortal elf who has become the guardian deity of, this one shrine, and her connection with the shrine keeper, and there's this fun history about the history of Japan and what that means in otaku culture, and it's such a fun series. And if you want to know the best on Disney Plus, which I do count because Disney is going into acquiring anime to stream on their service. If only they would market them, because the best thing on Disney Plus this year was Heavenly Delusion, a masterful series that totally is a great little series about the apocalypse and what it means, and all of stuff about personal identity and gender identity and what exactly is going on. And it's not a fun little. I don't think fun because it's kind of harsh, but it's a good series. There's some gorgeous animation. Production IG is great. It's one of the things that definitely stood out in that season it debuted, and Disney completely not giving it any attention from its marketing. It's kind of hard, though. I recommend myself. Watch Heavenly Delusion. Really good. You can have a look at, for whatever reason, they're using Tensio Domakio, the Japanese name, which makes no sense to me. Why, Disney? Runner-up, I'm giving to Sensuality Noir, a decent little sci-fi mecha series that is fun in its own right. I kind of want to know where it's gonna go, because it's interesting enough. I'm game. But yeah, that was something I missed last week. Let's get into what y'all here for this week, the best of awards. We'll get started with the worst of awards. Let's go with the worst movies. The worst movie I saw in 2023 isn't a lot, because I'm the person that I don't see a lot of movies, and I don't see things that are particularly bad, so my worst of is probably not going to be the worst of a lot of people, but probably the worst thing I saw this year was Ruby Gilman Teenage Kraken. I thought that movie would be good. It's fine, but it's also painfully generic, and it comes across as we have Turning Red at home. It is the exact same scenario as Turning Red, only Turning Red did a lot of the stuff way better, and it just comes across as a painful rip-off. It is not the best I've ever seen from DreamWorks. I'm sorry, it was not good. I don't know. Run-off, I had to give The Outlaw on Netflix. I don't know. I remember that came out, I was like, oh yeah, that did come out. And I didn't like that. It was just kind of a by-the-numbers comedy, and it's like, yeah, this exists. Netflix funded it. Nah. Not the best movie ever. Nah, not good. The worst shows I saw this year were kind of weird, because I didn't watch a lot of shows. And like, the shows I did watch was like, oh, it's not that bad. Like, I don't know. Power Rangers Cosmic Fury is probably my pick for worst show, and it's not even that bad, but it's Power Rangers. It's not great. I mean, no, it's fine. If that's another Power Ranger series, that's fine. But it's like, I also didn't see a lot, so it's like everything I've seen, it's like, no, these are good. It's like, this. And the thing about it, like, I don't know, Power Rangers Once and Always, that special they made, it's fine. Again, it exists. It's a nice tribute for, like, Power Rangers history, but that's really all it is. And I can't even say I hate Power Rangers, because, like, Power Rangers is Power Rangers, it's fine. Cosmic Fury is what it is. It's like, I didn't watch a lot of cartoons, so what's gonna go with cartoons of the year, because I watch no cartoons, and I'm not talking about Velma, because I didn't watch Velma, and I don't feel like talking about a show I've never watched. Everyone said that show was awful. I trust what people say about that show. I have nothing to say about it. Alright. Let's talk about worst games. I didn't play a lot of games, so take this with a grain of salt, because my worst game I played this year was probably the Mega Man Battle Network collection. And it's not even a bad game. I've only played an hour of the first Mega Man Battle Network. Not a huge fan of how the game controls, but I probably have to play more of it to really get into it. I don't know. It's not a game I'm going back to, and like the fact that I bought the collection is like, yeah, this is okay. I'm probably not gonna play much of it. I do like the setting of Battle Network. I think the characters are charming. Not a fan of kind of the little minute details, but it is still the first game. I only played the first game, and I'm sure a lot of the gameplay mechanics got improved in the other games, so, and it's a collection, but it's like, I have to be in a mood to really play video games, and it's like, I'm not in a mood to play Battle Network. I went up with Theresa and the Lost Demon. Again, not even a bad game. This is really like, what was the game I played the least this year, and these are probably the two games I played the least. And like, Theresa wasn't a bad game. I like it enough, the art style's charming, I like the characters, it looks pretty. Not a fan of how it plays, but that can be more on the fact that my gaming skills suck. I am not a good gamer, I will totally admit that. I am not a good gamer. So it's about like, again, I have to be in a mood to play video games, and it's like, nah, it's not a game I want to go back to. Like, I have to be in a mood to go back to this. It's like, with all the other games that came out this year that I bought, it's like, no, I'm not gonna go back to this, really. Let's talk about worst anime. This is what you want to hear. You want to hear my worst anime takes? The worst anime I saw in 2023 was Kamikatsu Working for God in a Godless World. Now, before I explain why, my runner-up was My Life as Inukai-san's Dog. Now, before anyone asks why they don't switch, let me explain my opinion on Inukai-san's Dog versus Kamikatsu. Inukai-san's Dog is objectively the worst show. I totally admit that. I watched it purely ironically because I knew no one was going to watch this show, and people needed to know why the show was so bad, and it's awful. The episode is only 11 minutes long, but here's the thing. The episode is only 11 minutes long. It's all about a guy reincarnated as a dog, and pointless fan service. Like, really bad fan service of all of his classmates in really weird fetish stuff. And it's really uncomfortable to watch. I hated every moment of my time watching it. But here's the difference between it and Kamikatsu, and why Kamikatsu takes first place. Inukai-san's Dog knows it's blatant fan service. It's not hiding the fact that it's just there for the plot, and it's just there for, it's not doing anything, really obvious with its plot. It's just there to basically, you know, sell a bunch of, you know, really gratuitous fan service, and that's it. And it's like, okay, you know what you are. I can't, like, you know you know what you are. You know you're probably gonna be the worst show of the year. I kind of respect that. Which is why Kamikaze, I think, the objective is worth, because one, it's trying to tell an actual story. It's trying to have stakes. It's just not good at it. It's some of the worst animation I saw this year. It is horrendously bad animation. It is so cheap. It doesn't even look good. Like, the only gag I found funny was the roller scope tractor bit with the guy's face over the film. It's like, that was probably the funniest thing, and that only happened because of how pathetic that was. It's like, oh my god, they flipped that fly? Oh my god, that's almost funny. The CG is awful. It's also got really good fan service, but it's using its fan service as basically, you know, story progression, and I can't think. I'd rather have fan service like Any Kind of Sad Dog than all main characters infiltrating a sex cult. It's like, no! I'd rather have Kamikaze. No, sorry, I'd rather have Any Kind of Sad Dog. And, like, Any Kind of Sad Dog at least knows it's trash. It knows it's a bad show. It knows it's not gonna win Anime of the Year award. Kamikaze is an isekai trying to have a story, but its story sucks. It is an awful story. Not one character in Kamikaze is likable or fun or funny. I hate everything of it. I hate every single character in that cast. I hate the lead. I hate the god. I hate the perverts. I hate the women. So I hate the female characters. I don't hate women. It's just overall unpleasant. I hate the plot. The plot's trying to have this really kind of, you know, story that they're trying to say something, but it's like, no, the story's not even good. It's like, the twist makes no sense. Like, why was that a twist? It's like, I hate this show. Like, Any Kind of Sad Dog is not good. It's why it's my number 2. It's like, okay, they're 11 minutes long. I can uncomfortably sit through 11 minutes of gratuitous fan service being like, oh my god, why am I exciting myself to this? And I can totally turn it off. Again, there was nothing fun about Kamikaze working for God in a godless world. Except for maybe some of the animation, because of how cheap the animation looked, but it's like, if I want bad animation and a weird story, I'll go watch, I got a cheat skill of fantasy over here, Unraveling the Real World 2, with this horrible. I hated that show, but it's like, God, Kamikaze, fudge. Hated that show. But now that I got the angle out, let's talk about the best of the year. And this is gonna be a lot more positive. Best movie. I divided movie into 2 things. Worldwide, you know, domestic worldwide releases and limited releases. For worldwide, my favorite movie of the year was Across the Spider-Verse. Love Into the Spider-Verse, one of my favorite movies of 2018. Across was just as good. Still love the characters Across the Spider-Verse. It's great. Runner-up is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. It's a good finale to the Guardians movie. It was just a good time. Good time. It wrapped up what we love about those movies. Probably my favorite Guardians movie of all time. Beat that 1 and 2. But yeah, limited. For limited movies, my favorite movie of the year was Suzume. It was the best anime movie I saw this year. Made me teary-eyed. It's beautiful. The song is so impactful. I love the characters. I love the anime. I love the story of them going and, you know, trying to find everything, and, you know, all the people they come across, and they basically all on this, you know, crossing this journey, and their relationship is really cute and charming, and I loved it. Runner-up goes to Godzilla -1. Never seen a Godzilla movie that's not the MonsterVerse that Hollywood making, so this is my first time seeing Godzilla. I absolutely adore this movie. Teary-eyed. Oh my god, teary-eyed by the end. Oh, and Godzilla looked great, and the action was amazing, and the acting. Oh my god, the acting was so good. Oh, we need more Japanese films in American theaters, because, oh my god, this film is so pretty. Oh, so good. Oh, I love this film. I loved Godzilla -1. Oh, so good. Deserves to get an award for something. Hopefully get the Oscar. Oh, that film was so good. Best show of the year goes to One Piece live action. I was watching One Piece before the Netflix released this. I really got into One Piece after the show. This has been one of the best shows I saw this year. One Piece they captured the spirit and the fun and the charm of the anime, why we love these characters. It was perfectly cast, perfect set design. Overall, it was a great series. Oh my god, I loved it. Runner-up goes to The Last of Us. Never played The Last of Us. I really want to. I want to play Last of Us 2, because all I know about Last of Us 2 is stuff with Abby. All I know is that people hate Abby in Last of Us 2. So I kind of want to play it to figure out why people hate her. Don't spoil that in the comments. But Last of Us was a fun little series. I kind of knew it was going to win Adaptation of the Year at the Game Awards. But yeah, it was a fun, good time. I love Pedro Pascal. I think it was a great Joel. Joe and Ellie dynamic in live action was great. I only know about what happened to Last of Us because of codified osmosis online, so I really need to play the game for myself to really know how to get the same thing into it. But I liked the series; it was great. Best cartoon goes to The Owl House Season 3. Well, taking fact what Disney did to the show aside, Owl House is a great cartoon. It was a great cartoon, it's an anime. But yeah, it was a great series. Love the characters, love the animation. It's so nice. It's just a good, fun romp of an adventure. The cast is great. The Season 3 production aside was great. I loved all 3 episodes. I wish we got a full season, but Disney did what they did. We still ended the series on a strong note, so I can't complain too much. Runner-up goes to Sonic Prime. Sonic's having a great year in 2023. Oh my god, someone finally decided they wanted to do something with Sonic. It's like, you know what, good on them. Sonic's a cool character, and Sonic Prime was fun. Yeah, Sonic Prime was really fun. It was a good. Well, did they come out last? Well, they come out last year, but you know, I think it counts. I think season 2 came out this year, so. But yeah, Sonic Prime was great. Absolutely loved it. It was a fun time. Like, you can't really go wrong with Sonic. Well, you can, but at least Sonic's finally getting some good stuff. Best game of 2023 is Final Fantasy 16. I'm about halfway done the game, but even then, I knew this game was going to be my game of the year. It has amazing characters. I love the action. I love the look of the game. It's the reason I got my PlayStation 5. The moments are epic. The score is amazing. I talked about Final Fantasy 16 on my Game Awards episode, so I don't have much else to say about Final Fantasy 16, but Game of the Year, loved it. Runner-up is Master Detective Archives Raincode. I'm a huge fan of the Danganronpa team. I like the Danganronpa games. Raincode is a worthy successor to Danganronpa. Just as fun. Great cast. Love that cast. Love the problem solving. Love the mystery. The story is great. It's a great story with a lot of twists that I didn't see coming. Oh my god, solving some of those mysteries were like my hose and my throat, like, oh my god, they went there? Oh, plus brilliant storytelling. Absolutely, I loved it. I stayed up till like 5 a.m. finishing mission 4? Yeah, I think it was mission 4. Oh my god. Oh, that mission got me. Oh, I grew so attached to that world, those characters, everything. Oh, loved Raincoat. Hopefully we get more games from that development team, because I want more games in the Master Detective Archive series. So good. And now, what you've probably been waiting for, my favorite anime of 2023. And to not sound like a broken record, because everyone's gonna bring this up, I have to agree, best anime of the year was Pluto. Pluto. My god. What a anime. Oh, 1, beautifully animated. 2, great dub. 2, great characters. Oh my god, the character was so charming and likable, and oh, the story was so interesting. It was an interesting story about robots and, you know, the relationship between robots and humans and destruction and, you know, kind of, you know, questioning a lot of stuff about, you know, a lot of deep, you know, talk. It's just like, I've never seen a show like Pluto. Pluto was, by the end, I'm sitting there trying so hard not to cry. Probably one of the few times in an anime that wasn't Suzume. But Suzume the movie. That it's like the series as vehemently made me want to cry. Pluto got me choked up by the end. Oh, like that, and that alone is the reason why the anime of the year. It's like, it evoked so many feelings in me. Like, I'm not even sure how to describe exactly what it is about Pluto I love. It's like, everything about it was so beautiful, and it goes to my runner-up. My runner-up is Freeland Beyond Journey's End. Again, another show was like, I have no words. It's just beautiful. It's such a story about loss and life and the incredible merge of time, and how death is everywhere, and it's all about, you know, appreciating the little things about the people around you. And Freeland, that's beautiful. I know we're getting a 2-kill is going to continue next year. I'm happy for that, because I don't want to say goodbye to Freeland. I'm just so moved by it. And Pluto, it's like, I don't think we need another season of Pluto, because like, Pluto told a complete story. You don't need more. Adam as a character is wonderful. I love Cassette, who was basically a lead for most of the series, and just the trauma of, you know, the ethical stuff, the ethical implications of robotics, and the talks about whether or not it's okay to put on robots. And it's interesting, it's thought-provoking, it's fun. Like, humans do awful things, and so do robots, and I don't know, this got to me. But yeah, that's my best and worst of 2023. My best of 2023 is Suzume, One Piece live action, Owl House Season 3, Final Fantasy 16, and Pluto. Really speaks a lot about who I am as a person. It's like, yeah, that checks. A lot of my stuff is anime focused or animated. I love animation. Animation is probably my favorite medium. There's so much you can do with animation that you just can't do in live action. But then again, One Piece Food you can. Yeah, 2023 was a good year. And 2024 is looking up to be just as good. Okay, not in the movie department because a lot of things got delayed, but alright. I'm running out of time, so This has been That Canadian Fangirl, and see you later. So this will be my last episode of 2023, because next week we will now be in 2024. So because of that, I'll see you guys in 2024. Keep going strong with your fandoms, and we'll see what 2024 brings us. Later!